Okay, I said my next project would be a General Electric radio with a couple other features. And this is it. It's got an AM radio there. Switch for radio and TV. Radio volume. Your clock. Contrast, brightness, and volume. And it's got UHF and VHF. Okay. Antennas are in place, but their ends of them are a little curly, just the ends. And this one ain't coming out too good. Why is that? Well, that needs to be cleaned. No biggie. Some steel wool on that. It's in pretty good shape. Let me see here. Yeah, UHF, VHF, model number. It's a M18 1A VY. I don't have any schematic on it or anything. Here we got inside we have vertical size and vertical linearity. Two buttons here is the vertical hold and the horizontal hold. Okay, there's nothing on the bottom. Here's the clock that you're able to set, push to set alarm and pull to set time. Feels a little stiff. I don't like clocks. I don't like working with clocks. They seem to never last. Alright, well, this is I measured the screen. It's a 10-inch black and white TV, of course. So let me take the back off of it and see what we're up against. Okay, it had all the back cover screws on it, so that's a good thing. It is an AA5 radio. Alright, I got a picture tube number on the, so that's good. We can check the tube. This is really sticky all over. I can tell this. So there's a smoker. Very right for the radio. Yeah, there is a smoker in here because everything's sticky and really filthy. It looks like animal hair too. Maybe they had a pet. I don't know. Being that this is a clock and radio, I think this was a bedroom set or something. You know, who would have a alarm clock anywhere else unless they slept in the living room? All right. This tube here, I know right now, this is going to be your damper. These are those compact runs. I hate these tubes. I don't know which ones I hate worse. These are the Loctol, but there's several of them in there. They do, well, this one right here is going to be, like I said, horizontal output. Even though it ain't got a plate on it, or cap on it for the plate. God, it's full of hair too, yeah. And then your vertical output, no, horizontal, and damper. That's what that would be. High voltage rectifier, This is just filthy, filthy. I have to take this out. All right, well, let me turn on the variac. 124 volts coming in. Yep, same over here. Let me put this on amps. Amps. All right, here we go. I'm gonna turn it on. What is it on? Radio. Let's try radio first. It'll be safe. On. Hey, what was that? Oh, that timer switch goes off. Whoa. That's okay. Okay, turn that down because the clock's working. Okay, well, how many amps am I pulling? 0.275, not bad. I'm just going to go to TV. Oh, it's drawing 1 amp. I see the CRT lighting up. So that means this has to be okay. And what should be? Dead. My look. I can hear it. It's not humming like the radio. And I got nothing. No raster on that one either. Oh, there it is. There it is. It's coming on. I mean, when it was. Yeah, it's got. Looks like it's tired. Let me turn this light out here. This one out here. Well, it's on. It don't look like it's that bright, but it don't mean. Okay, back to emissions. Yeah. See if it stops in the good. Appears that it is, but it's not. It's weak. I mean, it's. Wait a minute. It's rising. It's rising. Maybe it's gonna. Hey, it's rising. Maybe it's restoring itself without me having to restore it. I don't want to. It's at 100 milliamps, and it's climbing. It's climbing. Slowly but surely it's climbing. Now we're at 110 milliamps. I'm going to let that go for a few minutes and see how much it gets. Yeah, it's going past 110, so we'll see. When I take this off here, I'm going to mark that where that plug is at before I take it off. About 115 milliamps and rising. I'll be back in a little bit and we'll see what happens. I've got this thing is this tube is good. I'm pulling 125 milliamps. So I go give it a live test, mission live test, and it doesn't budge. Okay, I got this GE. Do it outside. I got most of the dust and hair out of there. It's I'm thinking it's they had a cat or something that was laying on a taco. Some cats like to keep. We have 3 of them. Keep them downstairs. One of them likes lying on the registers when it's on for the heat. Perhaps the cat laid up on top here and got cat hair all in there. Okay. I'm not going to do too much with this TV part or the radio. I didn't have any picture. I did have a raster. It appears that the tube is bad losser in it. Could be a burn-in, but I don't think so. But so what I did is I replaced this mixer tube, this mixer oscillator tube in the tuner was shorted. And then I took the cover off. I had to take the whole thing out to get the cover off and clean that tuner up. The contacts, so maybe that'll help, I don't know, but this thing is so hard to work on. You see this right here. This is for the horizontal. And it's cheap plastic, and it's right somewhere around here. Right here. Well, anywho, I went in there to check on a wire, and that plastic snapped. Then after I cleaned the tuner and changed the tube out of my stock, I broke this. I didn't put too much thought out. I put some crazy glue on it, and then okay. Then I didn't have no raster. And I had pulled the wire off as I broke it. And so I had to take it out of there to scrape off the varnish. Then I used a little piece of this one strand. I wish it was copper, but it ain't. It's just regular stranded wire. I used one little skinny strand. Soldered it on there, soldered it back onto the lug, and then couldn't get no reading on it. And sure enough, the other one, I must have disturbed that one. And had to redo that one. Then I put Elmer's glue on it to keep this from unraveling. So I got to solder this back in and then power it on. But if it don't, you know, I'm not worried about a picture at this point now. I mean, if that tube is another thing. The tube says 11 to 67 on it, and there was a, what tube was that? That was that horizontal phase detector and the horizontal multiplier. It had a date on that one of 72. 67, and this I think was a 60, what did I say, a 65? Let me see what this schematic says, what year it is. Yeah, 65, so you got a 67 tube, and that other tube I said was 72. Now, if you look at this here, this had to come off the picture tube. It says 11 HP. It should be 11 HP4. It don't say GE on it, so And I found this in there, and it says, all material and parts used in the manufacture of this tube are new except for the envelope, which prior to reuse has been inspected and tested to the same standards as a new envelope. Talking about this picture tube. What did they do? Rebuild it? In 67, 2 years after it was made, something's, gee, sucks. So, and you kind of wonder about this one, you know, back like, alright, that high point, we knew it was an aluminized picture tube. That's not say anything about this one. 65, say about 10 years later, what did they do? Quit coming out with the aluminized picture tubes? Maybe they didn't last that long. So they went back to just plain old phosphor tube. I don't know about that, but that could be very well what's happening. So I got to get this back in there. Hopefully I don't break the plastic on it, because I got two slugs in there on the bottom and the top for adjusting it. But I ain't doing too much to it. I'm not going to. If it's a burn in, well, can't do nothing about that. If it's phosphor, can't do nothing about that. I will try to loosen up this deflection yoke and play around with it. And I might try to demagnetize it, for grins and giggle. But if that's tube is shut, I'm not going to proceed any further with it, And I couldn't care less about the radio getting it working. Why would you have a radio? Clock is good. Radio is good. I did put my transmitter on it, and I picked up the station. And see, you had the buzz in there, but if you turn the volume up, you can still hear the sound. So, but again, I'm not going to. Who wants a big unit like this if you only got a radio and a clock? And the CRT is bad, or the picture tube, I should say. So, I cleaned it up really nice. Well, you can't get in here. The rectifier way back in there under that, the fuse. Then there's a fuse resistor, I think they hit. Was that in there? Let me see parts. I know it's a. Let me get this down. It's just too big. Coils. And they don't have any parts for the resistors. You just got the two resistors in there. Here they are. It's a fusible resistor. 5 ohm, 5 watt, and it's way back in there. Deep in there behind that. What the heck was that too? Oh man. Vertical output. You can see it was going bad. I think that was it. Vertical multiplier, vertical output. So it's right back in there, in between there, right in the corner. So, like I say, if I can't do anything with that tube, which I don't think I will, I'm not going with it on it any further, because why? So, I'll get back to you when I get this in there. We'll power it on and see if I can get anything. Okay. I got the, turn this light out. turn the seats off. Got the coil back in there. We got it. 125 volts. Heck with it, leave it on watts. I couldn't care less again. Alright, TV. And we're turning it on. I didn't have a raster last time. We're going to see. I hear a volume. Oh, I've got it on 3. 2, I mean. And I'll show you again a dark picture. I mean, the spot. And I'm not thinking this is a burn-in because it's not symmetric, if you will. It's a big old splotch there. The picture tube is why should I waste my time? I'm going to try this for grins and giggles. Try to demagnetize it. See if it's magnetized, but that's, you know, it ain't going to do it. It's just... plugged in over here. Okay, and we'll do the magic. Not. See what I'm doing to it. Then you pull it away, and you have your black dot. And you can see, like I say, it's not, I don't think it's a burn-in because it looks so weird. To you it might look perfectly round, but I can see it. It's shut, guys. I'm not doing any more to it. That CRT is shut. Okay, so this is it, man. Another dud. Black and white television that can't be refixed or fixed because of this picture tube that's looks like it's 1167 and is still a piece of crap. So thanks for watching. I'm not giving up, it's just that I know common sense that the picture tube is defective.